Arthur, welcome. Glad to have you with us.
Thank you.
So what I like to do, Arthur, I like to take a picture of the crew. Would that be okay with you? Okay, that'd be awesome.
And please can we give a round of applause to commemorates the
It's enormously profound. The 80th anniversary of the liberation of Manila is, of course, an important historic event for both the United States and the Philippines. And to be able to bring World War II veterans here is particularly poignant. Those who fought and actually brought the life of freedom here to Manila, here to the Asia Pacific. And so I'm extraordinarily grateful to the Operation Pacific Tribute for all of their efforts and to bring our veterans here, to bring this to life, and make this so meaningful.
It's the most horrific battle probably of the Pacific. I mean, they're all horrific, but in this sense, urban warfare where 100,000 civilians, lose their lives, not only to Japanese atrocities, but to shelling and to just being caught in the midst of war. It's something that should be known. I hope that this will bring it more to the public's knowledge. It's like I was saying the other day, once people forget the horrors of war, that's when it starts all over again.
On behalf of the American Battle Monuments Commission, welcome to the 80th anniversary of the liberation of Manila, here at the Manila American Cemetery and Memorial. We are gathered here to honor the brave American and Filipino servicemen and women, guerrillas, as well as countless civilians who sacrificed their lives during one of the most critical and devastating battles of the Second World War, the battle for the liberation of Manila. This special petal drop and flyover is thanks to the 505th Search and Rescue Group, Philippine Air Force, and the pilots and crew of Bell UE-2 number 890. Please stand for the arrival of His Excellency, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. and the official party.
Today we recognize and celebrate the 80th anniversary of the liberation of Manila. We recognize and celebrate the service and sacrifice of both Americans and Filipinos. The most powerful weapon system known to mankind is a free people willing to fight for freedom. When the United States of America sends its young, its brave, its finest to fight, we do not fight for a king or a crown. We do not fight for a sect or denomination. We do not even fight for a motherland or a fatherland. The United States instead fight for the values of freedom and democracy.
I'd like to thank the living survivors and the reasons we're able to enjoy the liberty and freedoms we have today. Our Filipino and American veterans who have traveled from all parts of the globe, as far as New York City, to be here. Thank you for driving the boats, and thank you for securing the land that allowed us to be free. What we owe you is beyond evaluation. It's a profound honor to stand before you today, humbled by the opportunity to pay tribute to the courageous Filipinos and Americans who fought side by side during the Battle of Manila, a turning point in the Pacific War. Before us lay nearly 500 U.S. Army soldiers who paid the highest price of freedom during the liberation of Manila and remain interred in these hallowed grounds, America's largest overseas cemetery. Their selfless devotion to duty and country will never be forgotten and continues to inspire generations of Filipino and American soldiers who remain here together on the knife edge of freedom.
Their courage, their sacrifice, and their tenacity paved the way for the Allied forces' triumph in the Pacific. Today, we honor those who fought and fell.
The hallowed grounds of the Manila American Cemetery and Memorial remind us of the extraordinary sacrifices made by so many during one of the most harrowing chapters of our nation's shared history. Today, we honor the courage of those who gave their lives to free Manila, many of whom lie here in eternal rest.
As the most devastated city in the Pacific, it could be easy for many of us to forget about the death and destruction in Manila at this difficult time in our history. Yet we are all here this afternoon, 80 years since the liberation of Manila and the end of the Second World War, honoring our veterans, all those who stood firm for democracy and for humanity. Our deep respect has not faded, nor will it ever fade. On behalf of a grateful nation, I wish to recognize the veterans present here today and their families. May we continue to deserve living and thriving in this world that you have built for us.
Their sacrifices helped secure the freedoms we cherish today. It is our solemn duty to honor them, not just in this moment, but always. Their legacy is etched not only in the annals of history, but also in our hearts. Please join me in recognizing these extraordinary veterans whose bravery continues to inspire us all. American World War II veteran John Leonard Hodges from Virginia was a 19-year-old farmhand who joined the United States Army. Corporal Hodges deployed with the 950th Anti-Aircraft Artillery Automatic Weapons Battalion and landed in southern Zambales in the Philippines. He later saw combat in the area of the Bataan Peninsula known as Zigzag Pass. After the campaign, he remained in the Philippines to assist with the care of Japanese prisoners of war. He is 101 years old. American World War II veteran Arthur Grabiner of New York joined the United States Navy as a teenager. While serving aboard the USS Lawrence, he took part in launching amphibious assaults and combating attacks during the landings in Lingayen Gulf, as well as during the Battle of Okinawa. He attained the rank of Yeoman Second Class and earned numerous honors and medals. He is 99 years old.
I've always wanted to, meet a World War II veteran, but there's so little out there, so I never thought I'd get the chance to. But now, it's pretty surprising, shocking. You can't really take it in. Mm-hmm. They were there, they experienced it, and you're meeting them, and it's incredible. And I thank each and every of them, I can't really thank the others because most of them have passed, but it's nice that I can be able to thank one in person, and hear them tell their stories from them, sorry.
Maybe the only opportunity for them to meet and talk and see World War II veterans today. It's really a blessing. 99 years old and 101 years old. My dad, if he were alive today, would be 104. So, very happy to be here.
When I first started in the role that I have, it was 1993. There were still thousands of veterans everywhere. I would meet them all the time. They would come to the memorial, and these are probably the last two that I'm going to meet. So this has been a very special occasion for me as well as the Philippines. I can't thank you enough for bringing them.
This means a whole lot to me. I've always had massive respect for veterans. They're simply heroes, legends of their time, and seeing them in the flesh It's truly awe-inspiring. I've been speechless since earlier. I'm actually too shy to even ask them a question because I might make a fool of myself. But as someone who's always been into history and just seeing people that were, you know, boots on the ground, their experiences, their stories, it's truly inspiring. Hearing these stories, first account stories, things I probably wouldn't have heard at a documentary or a History Channel special. Hearing it from the people themselves, it really just means a lot, and it just drives the point home that uh, one way or another, I have to do what I can to keep their legacies alive, keep their spirit alive, no matter what.
Relax.
United Airlines pilots Pierre Uri and Scott Seaberger. Let's give them a round of applause. So Scott and Pierre raised funds so that the two World War II US vets who fought here in 44 to 45 would be able to come commemorate the 80th anniversary of liberation with us. So again, a big round of applause for the Operation Pacific Tribute Group. Now I'm going to bring it.
Another guy did. You take a break. Oh, I see. You're beat.
We are actually at the Commemoration Manila, which is a beautiful sculpture that honors the 100,000 civilians who died during the Battle of Manila.
Listening to their stories and attending events like this made me committed or even recommitted to the idea of remembering and telling and retelling their stories so that the next generation will learn from what happened in the past. And so upon learning, we will correct our mistakes and ensure that the next generation will also inherit the lessons of greatness, the lessons of peace, and the lessons of justice.
We've got Arthur here, we've got John, two World War II veterans from the Battle of the Pacific and the liberation of the Philippines. And we're surrounded by diplomats from several countries, military officials from the Philippines, and many younger folks who have never seen or talked to World War II veterans here in the Pacific. So this is a really wonderful event. We again want to thank all of our donors for making this possible and bringing these two heroes back to the Philippines.